Alright guys, doing this timing belt job today. I really ain't gonna show much of it. The one boy, I known him for a while. He claims he keeps care of his cars, but car came here ticking like hell today. I said, you want your timing belt changed? That thing's ticking like hell though. I said, you got oil in it? He said, oh yeah. Not a drop. Completely burned dry. Yep. Shit you deal with. And I had some oil left in this, so it didn't even have 2 quarts of antifreeze in it. About 1.5 quarts actually. So 1.5 quarts of antifreeze. No oil on the dipstick. Friend told me it don't leak no oil. Holy fuck. Now I know why my silver car is a piece of shit, because I got it from him. He doesn't take very good care of his cars, not whatsoever. Oh, have you guys ever seen an oil filter on a car so long it rusts? That's a new one for me. That is a new one for me. I'd have to say you could probably poke a rust hole through that with ease. But let's go back to what I'm getting the job to pay to do, and that's to do a timing belt and water pump. Taking this and an alternator, looks like he had in there. I don't remember him saying about doing that, but I'll go ahead and do that for him because he definitely needs help. Oh man. We're gonna take this off first. No, actually, yeah, we're gonna take this off and lay it to the side at first so I can get into the alternator a little bit better. We're gonna tear the alternator off, and then after we get the alternator off, we'll go to getting the power steering off, the antifreeze here off, start taking the cover off here. We'll jack it up underneath. We'll take this motor mount out, and then we'll start taking crank pulley off and everything like that, and we'll get to the timing belt. I'll show bits and pieces here and there. All right, this is probably the worst alternator drive belt I've ever seen in my life. You bend that thing backwards, it'd snap. Probably gonna call original on that. Original. It's one thing, the car is all original, and it's never had maintenance. And I think it has, you can tell it don't have no maintenance. He told me he just changed the oil, but you seen the oil filter. 266,000. And people say these engines are junk, and this one right here ain't had a good life. Clearly. No antifreeze in it, no nothing, still ticking. Well, literally ticking, but it's still moving. No oil. Might be why the lash caps are ticking to beat hell. But, or the lash adjusters, or lifters adjusters, or whatever you want to call the fucking things. Lash caps. But original hoses too. Dry as hell. I don't know. Not my car, but I'll show you what I find on the way. You see what's wrong here? The fucking belt is on back. Look, I got the belt stretched clear out to here. See this? Belt stretched clear out to here. It's actually wore grooves in the flat idler pulley here. This flat part's supposed to be on this back side. Look at this. Look at. He says there ain't no oil leaks. Good Lord. How long does it take to make an inch of dried up oil? I can't even see the oil mark. I mean the mark. As you can see, right there is top dead center there. And right there's our mark. We gotta put the little white out in that. And we're gonna try to do that now, but I gotta try to clean it up a little bit. And look at the oil leaks. Good Lord. Yeah. She don't leak oil, man. She just uses it, you know? Don't leak it. Just uses it. And, you know, always keep it full of oil all the time. Oh, there's a little bit on the back. Wow. You guys ever see anything that bad? Put in the comments. And this is a daily driver. Shows testament to how good these fucking engines are, doesn't it? No oil, no fucking antifreeze, and still going. 266,769 miles on this car. And original timing belt. Original oil pump. Or oil pump. Guarantee it's original oil pump. Right there you go. Original fucking water pump. Yep. One of the dirtiest ones I've ever done. Alright, I think I already showed you guys this thing, but another timing belt done. Water pump in. Idler pulley. Tensioner pulley. Just a little bit of slack. It'll get a little bit tighter when it gets warmed up. And now we gotta put her back together. Running out of daylight. I think I did this already. Alright guys, these were original as well. See the Hyundai right there? Originals. Hear how bad that is? I don't know if that's picking it up on camera or not, but it's pretty bad. And then you don't have no in and out on this. You don't have no in and out on this one, but this one right here, you can see there's a lot of in and out. You can see the pulley actually moving back and forth, and then it's got a lot of slop. So he was lucky with this one. He's been lucky with a lot of them. I know one thing, I wouldn't buy this fucking thing. I learned my lesson buying a car from him. Holy shit. As you guys seen today's video, I didn't video a lot, but I think I videoed most of the fuck ups. And oh, there's a new alternator on there. As you guys can see, the new new alternator on there. Can't even talk right now. New timing belt, all that good shit. Everything's ready to go. I'm just gonna wait till tomorrow to put fluids in it because I used some silicone around the water pump. So we're gonna give that a good 24, a little less than 24 hours, probably 18, 19 hours. Possibly right around 24. I think it was around 2 o'clock when I did it. So that's probably when tomorrow I'll go ahead and do this and pick up the guy and bring him back over to get his car after I bleed the system out and everything. I'll do that tomorrow. He did give me antifreeze, but he didn't give me no power steering fluid, so he's going to owe me on that, and he's going to owe me on some other things. I can't give everybody free shit, you know, or else I'd be broke. Just like a garage, you got to charge motherfuckers for their the labor and for the materials. So at least we got this done. And to bleed these, you just let it open, turn it back and forth. Maybe I won't upload this, and once I bleed everything out tomorrow and do everything like that, I'll show you guys probably. All right, guys, later. Well, when the car came here, it had coolant delete. It had oil delete. Well, you could say that. It had a half a quart, about 3/4 of a quart, about a quart in here of water. And the result of that is this. Yeah, that's rod knocking. That's more than one rod knocking. I wouldn't have put a dime in this thing. I would have took this engine out and bought a used engine, but I got paid to do a timing belt, not an engine swap. Curious how long rod knock will last on a beta. I guess we'll find out. I'll let you guys know. how long he makes it on this piece of shit. Holy knock. Well, when you don't run any oil and you run water antifreeze delete, you end up coming up with head gasket delete. That always works with it. And lack of oil will always hurt an engine. And this is what the result of no oil and antifreeze will do when you don't do maintenance to your car.